welcome to the show. We've got a National 1 title race double bill and Fylde versus Hull to come, but we start with a beautiful day in Bristol for an Easter egg victory hunt in National 2 South. Dings Crusaders are unstoppable in the 4th tier right now, looking for an 8th win in a row. But Redruth visit knowing they must win at Shaftesbury Park to stand any chance of winning the title race. It's Bilton, the captain for the men in blue and black. Advantage coming as well. But not rolling away, goes big through the middle, through Thomas Knight's trying to slip away. Gets the pass away to Ollie Milner. What a blinding start.
Really, I think that was extraordinary. Straight from the off, Dings have come out the firing blocks. They've come with real momentum. The scrum half, Tom Knight, he's keeping the game really high tempo, keep the ball alive. And he's recently become a father, so those late nights with no sleep are obviously not having any effect on his game and tempo.
Oh, they found a way through. One little gap in the Dings defence.
Again,
Redruth find it.
Really well worked from Redruth, you know. And this is their bread and butter. A line out, 10 metres out, well controlled, drive in, and close runners to finish it off. So well done, Redruth.
Dings Crusaders' pace proved too much for Sam Stevens as he was sin-binned here. It gave Ollie Milner an easy nudge to put the hosts 3 points ahead. Redruth enjoyed more possession in the last 15 minutes, earning a penalty which Fraser Honey would kick to send the sides into the tunnel level. The big question, who would get worked out?
Honey. And that's Simmons. Truin kicking through, chasing this is Sam Stevens looking to dance onto it. And Sam Stevens going from 0 to hero, having got the sin bin to put Redruth for the first time in this game into the lead.
That's a really clever kick from the Redruth back there. Just kicking it infield to keep the ball alive. He had Dings' drift defence coming across, closing down that corner, but an excellent play sees Redruth come away with the spoils.
Gasson back to Asker. Does go for the kick, but it's intercepted. And there go Redruth. Well, the try was scored immediately. Conversion taken by Fraser Honey. They are hunting for that bonus point. Dings' tactic just turns against them.
Yeah, I think you can only try that so many times before it doesn't come off. And Redruth got wise to it and they defended well. Let's see if they can come back now and get their bonus point that they need.
And it's turned over by Redruth. Now we're definitely into the last, over the 80-minute mark, but Truin stepping past one and past another. This is a brilliant break from the fullback. He's got support from his centre, but he might have to do it all himself. Tips past another one, gets it into Parsons. That might count as a forward pass. But it's a wonderful offload, Fraser Honey allowing them to carry on, and Kyle Bradley will get the bonus point for Redruth that they have craved in this second half. A rip-roaring, ruthless counter-attack, and Kyle Bradley will seal the day for Redruth and the bonus point, and perhaps keeping that title race alive for Redruth.
Well, the majority of the second half we were just pounding away there, and to be fair to Dings, they were sticking at us and keep on defending, keeping us out. So we just went away from our process a couple of times and got turnover, but in the end we got the 5 points that we came here for.
They got it going after 7 minutes of that second half, jumping over the line.
Yeah. Will Trewin's had a fantastic season at fullback there, and I was just running on the inside, keeping in support, trying to keep up with him really.
How important is that bonus point to
Redruth?
Redruth?
It's massive for us. It just keeps the pressure on Isha. We're just chasing them down. They got a massive game next week going to Worthing, and we're still in the mix. And that's all we're trying to do really. Leicester will be a tough game. They don't ship up many points at home, so we're just sticking at it. You saw that try in the last minute. That's what we're all about really. We stay in the fight.
2 games, 30 miles apart, 3 of the top 4 in action. The National 1 title race had some big twists.
For leaders Caldy, the message was simple. Win at Rams to set up a potential victory parade next week. Anna Thomas and Oliver Hearn made sure they got started in the first quarter. Rams only scored a penalty when these sides met in December, but London Irish loanee Michael Dykes ensured that would be bettered. The home side's rolling maul put them just 3 points behind after the break, Caldy captain JJ Dickinson, though, replied immediately. Magical moments happen every week in this league, and Jack Rossiter finished this one to put Rams back in contention. But the visitors' scoring star Nick Royal would have the last say, securing a bonus point in the last minute. Caldy's championship dream is just one game away.
Out to Hemmer, who's put the ball out wide to Kwaku Aziedo, and Kwaku has gone over the line. What a fantastic try from Cambridge. Delivers. The vending machine absolutely delivers. And there's a penalty accruing for Rosslyn Park, and they've nudged through into the corner, and
he's got it.
It's a touchdown in the corner. Get your hands on that, Kwaku. He's down on the ground. It's been loose. We're in trouble. It is try time. And that is touchdown. And that is probably that for this afternoon with 14 minutes left. You can't... Hendo on the burst. That's Kwaku Aziedo. Kwaku's away. Kwaku's away. He's into the backfield and he's underneath the post. The line. Terrific recovery from Rosslyn Park after a very, very bad few weeks. So you've got to give them an awful lot of credit.
Let's start our National One highlights at the bottom of the table with a mammoth relegation clash at the Sycamores.
A pulsating match up in Yorkshire saw the sides share 9 tries before Plymouth Albion hooker Matt Salter scored his 4th of the day on 67 minutes. But Leeds Tykes wouldn't let another victory slip late on. Charlie Venables sprinting over to ensure a bonus point win, a first since March's trip to Blackheath. Good Friday actually looked to be a very good day for the relegation battling Londoners at Sale. Ollie Wallaker's drive putting Blackheath 13 points clear after the break, but the Dogs have history of comebacks and added another chapter to those annals when Connor Doherty found the line for what would become an 11th straight win. In Gloucestershire, Cinderford's backs were chomping at the bit in perfect conditions at Dockham Road, scoring 4 of their 8 tries in the first 25 minutes through Rhys Borton. It keeps them in pole position for a top 5 finish, while Darlington Modem Park, whose shining moment came from Callum McKenzie, are looking over their shoulders with 2 games to go. The man in form has to be Bishop Stortford's Josh Stannard. The winger scored 3 of his team's 6 tries against Chinner for a dominant display at Silverlees. Richard Thorpe's side continued to struggle on the road, now winning just 1 of their last 7, but substitute Dan Thomas ensured they took yet another bonus point home. And it was a game of 2 halves at Veritas Park. Taunton Titans' Harry Tarling struck just after 4 minutes for the first of 5 tries in the opening 40, but Tunbridge Juddians took the second half with 4 of their own, Carl McGee scoring in back-to-back games to ensure 2 bonus points on his 170-mile journey home. 65 tries were scored across the 3rd tier on Easter weekend. Quite the egg collection. Find out more about our partners VO at ncarugby.com.
Rosslyn Park and Cambridge are out of the title race with 2 games left. Caldy meet Sale next week. If the Wirral side do anything but lose, they take the title. There is no scenario where the sides can be level on points at the end of the season. It's a different story at the bottom. Leeds Tykes win puts them 3 points behind Blackheath with 2 games in hand. If the sides are level by the end, it will come down to games won, then draws, then points difference, then points for. Currently Blackheath had the edge in all of these areas except games won, where the sides are level. If Leeds Tykes take 4 more points than Blackheath, they survive.
Hull are continuing to fly high in National 2 North, aiming for 18 consecutive wins at Woodlands.
It could have gone either way. I mean, they're a good side. We know that. The conditions favoured them today to throw the ball about, and there's nice sunshine. But our lads just stuck in there. And second half, we took it to them. I think our fitness in the end and our just desire to win came through at the end, and just really evident with Mike Adland coming 60 metres twice from the other wing to save 2 tries for us, really, which is an unbelievable effort. So yeah, really pleased with the lads, and I think it was a well-earned win today. It was a tough game. I think there were 2 good sides playing, and got 5 points and we move on, and we've got a derby next week and we'll be really ready for that, really. We're really in a good mood, so yeah, today was hard but really good in the end.
It's the rest of the National 2 North action, and could Sedgley Park keep up with the pace at Park Lane?
And the Greater Manchester side got on with the job quickly, scoring 3 of their tries after 17 minutes. Matt Gallagher scored his 33rd of the season here, 2 off the club record. Loughborough students are the 9th consecutive team to lose at Park Lane, but Chris Bryers was able to find the space for back-to-back scoring games. Stourbridge's slim hopes of a title charge were ended by Hull Ionians as they put 4 tries past the visitors in the first half, Alex Campbell powering over for the bonus. The West Midlands side added 4 of their own in an entertaining fixture at Brantingham Park. Dan Rundle scoring his 25th try of the season on the hour. In Herefordshire, Luctonians were on their way to 3 consecutive losses at half-time when they were down to 13 men after conceding a penalty try to Sheffield Tigers. But Alex Smith's team talk clearly worked as the hosts scored 3 tries in the third quarter. James Wheeler finishing off this sweeping attack to secure victory. Blaydon ensured their fans were cheering on their last home game of the season against Chester, young Tristan Summersall slipping through for the scoring bonus. Chester were limited to a single try alongside Liam Reeves' 14 points as the show was stolen by Summersall, grabbing a brace for 4 home wins from the last 5 at Crowtrees. Wharfdale ensured a return to winning ways at the Avenue, starman Ryan Hamilton searing over to give them a half-time lead they would go on to extend. While a third straight win was out of the question for Huddersfield, they threw the kitchen sink at the men in green with gusto, Edward Brown scoring 2 bonus points. And Avery Fields keeps on delivering drama. A terrific first half from Tynedale saw them put 5 tries over the line to overturn Bourneville's fast start. But the North-Easterners could not score in the second half, allowing the Chocos back in as Oscar Clayton raced over for a stunning winner. Rotherham Titans' fixture with Harrogate was cancelled as the Running Lane side could not put out a team, so 5 points are handed to the title chasers.
Hull are now just 1 point from National 1 promotion. If they beat Hull Ionians at the Ferrens ground next week, that will be enough. The maximum Sedgley Park and Rotherham Titans can take are 128 points, with Titans' points to be adjusted midweek. Sedgley Park travel to Huddersfield, host Harrogate, then finish at Bourneville, while Rotherham Titans face travel to Sheffield Tigers and Wharfdale before hosting the Tigers at Clifton Lane. If Hull take only 1 bonus point from their last 2 and either Sedgley Park or Rotherham Titans take maximum, they'll be level. Should this happen, Hull still get promoted due to winning 1 more game than is possible for either chasing side.
And let's finish back in National 2 South as leaders Esher look to stay ahead over in Kent.
It would be a struggle to start though as Canterbury's Kyan Braithwaite kicked the hosts into a 6-point lead after 30 minutes at the Marine Travel Ground. Esher soon found their stride but had to wait until the final 10 minutes to ensure a scoring bonus. London Irish loaned Phil Kokanasiga, putting the cherry on top. Clifton had a much easier time on the other side of the Thames estuary, putting 15 tries past Rochford 100, Max Woodward scoring 4 of them. Jake Spivey gave fans at the Rugby Park something to cheer after the break, but they conceded 6 without response, Finlay Sharp taking his try tally to 18 with a hat-trick. The battle for 5th took a big turn in Leicester Lions' favour at Wesley Park as they scored 19 unanswered first half points, Devon Constant outpacing the Henley Hawks defence. 6 tries means it's 12 wins in a row for the Midlands side, with the visitors only able to squeeze 2 tries, Alex Harms finishing the scoring. With Bury St Edmunds playing their last home game of the season, Guernsey appeared ready to spoil the party when Bradley Webb drew the Islanders level after 5 minutes. But 9 more tries would follow for the hosts, Matt Bursey grabbing 3 of them off the bench to ensure a hammering at Haberden. 300 miles southwest, Barnstable found the winning formula at Pottington Road once again with a brilliant first half display, Ryan Smale scoring their try after 18 minutes. Hinckley once again made their opponents sweat for victory, Alex Salt scoring with 6 minutes to go. But it's back-to-back home wins for the first time this season for Barnstable. And what a game at Barnes Elm. Mickey Summerfield burst out of the blocks for the second half to overturn a deficit at the break, setting up 2 more scores. Old Albanian, just like last week, never gave up, and Chris West's late score gave them a chance to equalise, but the conversion was crucially missed. Worthing Raiders took 5 points after their game against Westcliff was cancelled. The visitors couldn't put out a side.
Only Clifton and Redruth can catch Esher now. Clifton has to rely on slip-ups by Peter Winterbottom's side against both Worthing Raiders at home next week or Rochford 100 away on the last day. Redruth can pounce if the Molesey Road side lose one of these. Redruth hosts Barnstable before travelling to Leicester Lions, while Clifton hosts Dings Crusaders and travel to Barnstable. The task for Esher to achieve promotion is winning 7 points in their last 2 games. If they lose to Worthing and Redruth win next week, it will make for a final day decider.
Well, that's it from Bristol as Redruth crack Dings Crusaders to keep the Nat 2 South title race going. Can they go all the way? Join us next week to find out.